guys, it's Jonah here. Let's smash it off again for the Great Smash Off 2014. You know it makes sense. And if you're not in, you should come in next year because it's been fun so far. Now we've got another beer. Now this beer is from one of my favourite guys on YouTube. Real good guy. It's Skucey67. His entry is called Thor's Hammer. I wonder why it's called Thor's Hammer. Trying to carry a bit of favour? Nice tactics, dude. I really love it. Now Skucey's taken a few different options. For a start, he's got a cap, a crown capped bottle, which personally on the plastics I have a problem with. Last time Big CQ sent me a beer, I opened it and it went everywhere because I basically squidged the bottle as I opened the cap. No gooder. But I know why he's done it, because he wanted to show off his personalised crown cap, and that's really cool. Skucey67 with a blue lion on. Not exactly sure what the significance is of the blue lion, but a very nice touch nonetheless. It hasn't gone unnoticed. And Thor's Hammer, we've got, it's 5.3%, not too bad. And this is where it gets interesting. Northern Brewer hops, fair enough. Munich malt. So we've had quite a few people playing around with Maris Otter because it's easily accessible. There's not too many people. Zippy's intro beer was a different malt, but most people have been using the Maris Otter. So I'm going to be very interested to see how this difference, what difference it makes. Let's talk differentiation here. Right, as usual for these kind of events, I'm going to use the naughty girl herself. Show 'em on to you, Skucey. You're the man in my book. Right, let's try and not get it everywhere. Oh, we've got quite good carb, lots of smoke, and I didn't get it everywhere. Let's get this bad boy into a glass. Oh, we've got quite a good carbonation. Going to go reasonably gentle with the pour, because otherwise I'm going to end up with a king head. So relax, put your feet up, take it easy. We'll get there eventually. Chamon, by the way. Chamon to the smash up. There we go. Going to put that down before I fall over. Now, look at that, very, very good carbonation, as you can see. I've got a light here to check the clarity, and I have to say, it's not that clear, dude, to be honest. And all these beers have been sitting for the same amount of time. None of them have been chilled to give them basically the same conditioning. Look at that, we're looking good finger head, so that's the best head we've got so far. And the bubbles are crazy. It's also, I would say, probably the darkest beer we've had so far. So I'm impressed. Aroma. I'm not getting too much. If anything, I'm getting the malty aroma. Yeah, I have to say I'm not getting any aroma. A Northern Brewer, I mean, you can switch it up with things like Foggle, so it is a multi-purpose hop. Not getting too much, unless it's very subtle. Could be my nose. Very carbonated. Now, this is very interesting, because this beer, I think, is the closest match to my beer. Very smooth, very, very smooth indeed. Not a huge amount of bitterness. My one was a little bit more bitter than this one, but the mouthfeel is quite the same. And the smoothness of it is just amazing. I mean, It's very, very well balanced. Not too sweet, not too bitter. Bang in the middle. As a session beer, 5.3%, this would be a very, very good session beer. I am getting a little bit of the sweetness of the malts, maybe coming a little bit in the mouth, slightly over the hop. Ooh. Very good carbonation. Have a carbonation break there. Ooh. There we go, be a bit like Darren and do a belch smoke ring. Not sure. Oh dear, Darren knows I love him really. Now, back to the beer. What can I say? This is an excellent beer. I really do like it. However, in a smash off challenge, you're trying to pick out the hop, the aroma, the flavour, the balance, the appearance of the beer. And this is, I'm having a very difficult time picking the individuality of the hop out. I know I'm being a bit sneaky at the moment and I'm not giving scores away, but for hop malt balance, this is going to get top marks because I cannot tell where one begins and the other ends. However, I don't know. I don't know. I've got a very serious question to ask myself now. The fact that this has blended the hop and malt so perfectly, does that mean it's the best smash? Because in a lot of the previous ones I've talked about the malt dominating or the hop dominating, and making it a very different beer. Do beg your pardon, this is very, very well carbonated. But this is such a good section beer. This is, I would call this best. A pint of best. Straight there. No changes. Maybe a slightly darker. I mean, it is pretty dark, but this is a best bitter. This is exactly the kind of dishwater pint that I love. I absolutely love things like this. So Scu, you have made almost a perfect beer in my estimation. Will it do well on the judging? I don't know, because it's going to be very difficult to judge. I'm going to have to sit down in a darkened room with a pencil and scratch my head with it and work things out. I'll be back tomorrow with another smash off brew. Till then, have a good one. Drink some beer, guys. Unclejona will return. Cheers and beers.